Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I'm going on the next part of my mixed media canvas. I know it's in parts and all that fun stuff, but I'm just trying to get back into it and doing little things just to prove to myself that I can do it. So the next thing I'm going to do is this is a envelope that we got into the mail, and I ripped it, and I like having those little jaggedy edges. And right here it says art and entertainment, and then you can see here is, you're going to see a little reflection, but that's circle, and I like the way this looks. So I'm going to try not to get the glue on the clear, but it might, and it might be foggy, and what do you do? Nothing. You just do your best. So I'm going to go around that, and you can use a glue stick. You can use, like the glue tape stuff. What's it called? Can't remember the names. All the things. So whatever way you like to glue things down, whatever you have will work. You can even scotch tape it if you want. Doesn't matter. I am not about rules. I'm about you just having fun and doing it and getting it done. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to stick. Do that part over here. You can hear all the noises, the ice maker, everything's going crazy. Okay. Now I want that, and I want arts and entertainment. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to set that down for a second. I'm going to take paper towel and push. I love all the emails that you're sending me with your pictures of you guys starting. I love it. Because it's just all about starting and doing it. And if that tears, you can push it down. Push it real good. Okay. And what I like is you can kind of see, you kind of get that texture coming through. And yes, we're going to do all over it, and then the words come through. So that is the way I like it. Now, if you are a little OCD like I am, I like to put it on the outside as well, just to get those edges down, because I don't want it coming back up once I layer everything. So this almost is like I don't want to say gesso, but like a fixative in a sense. Think of it that way. You don't have to worry about writing. We're going to go over everything. I'm going to push that down. Give it a squish. And this is an official business envelope, okay? It's official. They're all official, aren't they? Okay. And you see, and I do, like right here, it keeps coming up, and I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna like squish some in. And like I said, you get someone here, you either wipe it or you just leave it. It's just what it is. I really want that part to go down, but plastic sometimes has a mind of its own, and that's kind of what it is. Okay. And I can see some bubbles. And I'm going to put that in my water, and where's my, I have a squishy thing, 1 minute. Okay, here it is. One of those rubber or silicone. And I'll use that to push it. And I'll also give you a trick once this does dry. If you don't like the texture, because that's what it is. It's just giving you some texture. know why we're getting a fold right here, but we are. So we're gonna rock it. We're gonna just go with it. I'm gonna throw stuff down on it anyway. So let's let that dry, and then I will be back. Okay, so I went and grabbed 2 different stencils, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay them down. Now, these I got on Amazon. I will link them down below. You know how we link if you are, you know, wanting, they're inexpensive. So, you know, if you want to use my link and I get a couple cents from it, that would be great. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I got some spray inks. And I want to try to stay the same color. So I got, this is called Fresh Lime, and this is called Black Cherry. This is an old one. This is from Tattered Angels, and that's Delusions. So we're going to see how those work. I'm just trying to get my, okay. Let's see, so let's go in with the green first. Shake it up. Make sure. And we're going to pray that it sprays. There we go. And I'm just doing a couple sprays, you know, like that. Now, I always suggest, and I don't right now, but I always suggest to have a piece of paper so you can, well, maybe I can use this. And maybe I will. David got me this for watercolor, but you see how we're already starting another background. And I'll do this one. And it's just to get some of that extra off because I hate to waste. And, you know, so there's that. Now, of course, you know, wipe them, do your thing. I want to stay in the colors that we have here. And I have some of this purple here. So let's pick one different one to move around a little. Some like that with the edges. Let's do here. Let's pray to the gods that she sprays. I'm trying to fix my phone. Alright, so we're going in. Yeah. And you could see this one, it's been a minute since they've been sprayed. So I'm going to take her over on this side. I'm going to get a paper towel and just dabble do ya. I got some on my arm, which some pattern. Lift it up. And you just have the opposite. And there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, I'll open my book. And here's those pages. Here. And let's lay it. Double tap. Up. I can do it like that. Shut it. It's a nice little beginning already. Alright, try to leave it open to dry. It won't. But I'll deal with that later. And then you have those. Wipe them off. Do whatever you do with them. If you are like me and don't have your heat gun out here to dry this, I don't understand why my phone is doing this. You can dab, right? Like, I mean, this is like great here though. And we have this white. It's very white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and dab it off the plastic. Like that. Like that. And that takes care of that piece. And then we want this to dry. Now, up here I need something. Also, I believe this is a glimmer mist. Yeah, it's glimmer mist, so it'll also have a little sheen. But, I wonder if we take the circles again. And just do one start. That's it. One start. Ooh, I love that. I'll lift this up in a minute. Now, of course, you know what I'm going to do. Turn it on my papers to get all that extra off. I mean, look, I don't think you can see, but yep, and it all comes off. That's one. I'm going to move this up, do this here. I just turn it upside down, push it just so it gets on the paper, because it'll suck in. And you just get some of that deliciousness, add into that deliciousness. And then we have our green. And wipe it off. I mean, that's how simple. Very easy. Then we'll come back and let me show you. Look at that. And I want to stay with these colors right now. I'm going to go soon and add some, colors that'll stick out. Like, I don't know, like maybe some bright yellow, or I don't know yet. I don't know. But I figure, why not? Why not try? Oh yeah. I'm going to hold it up to see if you can see the glimmer. Let's see. Can you see anything? Alright, it's a little bit wet, but oh, the glimmer. See, I can see it. There you go. Oh, God, I love it. Okay. So, for this, white. I don't want to keep it white. Maybe I'll start a little yellow. I'll take a little bit of this yellow orange azo, which is pretty, I used it, some of it in the bottom. It's not transparent. Opaque. Opaque is the word, Cal. It's pretty opaque. So I'm going in, getting my brush. Can I make it opaque? Yeah. So I'm going to dab off a little bit, and I'm going to go in. And I know it's going to mix and do all the things. I don't care. I just want that white. That white's driving me bananas. Okay. And that, that underneath spray dried very, very fast. But, and don't worry, if you get it on there, you just wipe it off, remember. So, you don't have to be gingerly, whatever word. Okay. Okay. And you see, now I need to add yellow in another place so it sticks out. So I'm just gonna, what would be fun? Oh, alright, let me dry this a minute. Let me get a little bit more of this. And just like that. Nothing, not going too heavy, but I like to do in threes, so. But maybe, let me dry. Oh, my goodness. Something got dropped off, it sounds like. Okay, so here we go. Mabel. Nobody wants to hear you bark. That's my Mabel. She's our protection. So I wanted a dry brush kind of look right here, right? That has a little bit of texture, that's all. And I like a little bit here. I might just kind of go like this. Blend out whatever. Because remember, we can add, we can take away, we can put it back. We can do whatever the heck we want. And this right now doesn't look like, hi honey, doesn't look like it's anything, right? But as we layer and do all those things, it will definitely maybe peep out, you know. So yeah, so I have it in different places. I'm happy with that. And that's all I'm doing today. It's been like 15 minutes and everything has to dry, so you know, I'll be back with our next level of things and what we're gonna do. Let's see. It's hard to see with the lights. There you go. Over here is my favorite so far. Okay. And again, we can, okay. Our paper towel. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away because look at all that deliciousness on it. So when I go like this and suck up any of the extra on there and on here, look at that. And I'll probably do that 1 or 2 more times, and then this can become a piece of collage paper. Like, so don't forget that. This, you know, keep it. I know everybody's like, oh, I have 3 million papers sitting around. Dave's always saying to me about the papers sitting around and the envelopes and all the things I keep. But keep this. Use it in the next, you know, layer or whatever to dab or whatever. And if you're not going to, take some of it and just, you could just spray like that. It doesn't matter. And then you have it. So when you need it, you know, this is 1 ply, 2 ply. I have no idea how many ply this is. No, it might be 2. I don't know. Anyway, if it's 2 ply, you know, you could do take it apart and you got 2 pieces of tissue. So, you know, these are just little, let it dry, fold it, put it in a little envelope, and that's where you could have your little pieces and all, right? So that's it for today, for this part. I am gonna just dab up a little bit. And I will see you. And remember, don't forget, wipe your plastic. You can add a little bit of water. You can wait till everything's dry. Okay. And that, look, I peeled it up a little bit. What? Who cares? Take it down again. Don't worry about it. And what I love, let me just show you one of my favorite things. See this right here? This section where it's like wrinkled and like color like sticks to it. That's my favorite. So, and that's just where we are right now. This will be something else entirely when we're done. But anyway, keep sending me what you're doing. I love seeing it. Any questions, as always, just leave them down below. And as always, always please be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else's fun. See you in my next video. Bye.